These wings, they kind of blew up on Pinterest. And I've been getting so many questions about how I made them. Best part is they don't require any cellophane or any fancy material, and they are super beginner friendly. This is actually my first YouTube video, so I'm extra excited to finally share the full process with you. I'm also sharing my exact wing pattern for free in the description. Alright, let's get started.
Here's what you'll need. 12 gauge galvanized metal wire. Seriously, don't skip this. A hot glue gun, super stretchy tights, Dollar Tree or plus size XXXL, acrylic paints in yellow, orange, red and purple, some brushes, electrical tape, felt, and optional, you can get some tulle or ribbon for extra fairy magic. I'll drop links in the description for all these items so you can grab them easily. I usually start my designs by collecting inspiration from Pinterest and sketching out my vision. I wanted an autumn fairy, but I had multiple wing designs in mind. Thankfully, my awesome friends on Instagram helped me vote on their favorite wing design. I'll include a link in the description with the pattern so you can print it yourself. Just open the file and print it as a poster. This will automatically split it across multiple sheets at real scale. At 100% scale, the wings measure 37 inches tall, but this will change slightly once you bend the wires. More on that later. If you want smaller wings, just scale down the file until you find a size you're happy with. After printing, tape the sheets together like a giant map. Hang the printed pattern on a wall, or in my case, my garage door, and pose awkwardly in front of it. I was happy with this size, but if you want it smaller, go back to the print file and scale it down. Shaping wire directly from the spool is a pain in the butt. So take your measuring tape, measure the printed wing, and straighten the metal wire first. That way, it doesn't curl while you're trying to shape it. Cut each wire piece longer than the wing pattern, since we need that extra length to tie the wing panels together at the end. Continue bending the wire until you get your desired shape. When you reach the end, just tape it together to hold it in place. PSA: make sure you're using galvanized metal, not aluminum. Aluminum is lighter, but bends way too easily. The 12 gauge galvanized wire holds its shape perfectly once dressed with pantyhose. Here's what happened when I used aluminum. Do the same process for each wing panel. Measure, straighten, cut, shape, and tape. You'll end up with something like this. Grab your super stretchy pantyhose, cut them at the crotch, and carefully slide the wireframe inside. Go slow and gentle so you don't tear them. Once you reach the end, wrap the excess nylon around the metal tip and secure it with tape. If you get a little tear, dab clear nail polish on it. That should stop the run. Anyone else do this with their everyday tights? Let me know in the comments below. You might see hanging or baggy parts where the curves are, but don't worry, we're gonna fix that. Just grab a needle and thread, no need to be a seamstress, and hand stitch the loose fabric to the frame. It doesn't have to be perfect, since it will be covered with paint anyway. Now for the fun part. Use chalk or pencil to sketch your wing veins, then trace over them with your hot glue gun. Flip the wing and trace the veins on the backside so they look 3D from all directions. Make sure your glue gun doesn't touch the nylon unless you want intentional holes. Hey, that could be a design choice too. Do the same for all 6 wing panels. You should end up with something like this. When it comes to painting, grab your yellow acrylics and apply one thin layer at a time. I learned the hard way that adding too much kills the see-through look. Dilute your paint with a bit of water so it doesn't harden up like concrete, but don't overdo it. Too much water will leave empty spots or cause the paint not to stick. Start with a yellow base, painting both the front and the back. Add orange around the edges and over the veins for dimension. Next, go in with reds to create a deeper contrast. Here's how it looked before and after adding reds. The difference is amazing. Lastly, add some purples to blend the wings with your skirt or outfit color. You could also experiment with fabric or spray paints if that's more your style. And here's the final look before assembly. Tape the groups of 3 panels together on each side. Then, bend the extra wire length we saved into L shapes. Connect both sides and wrap them tightly with electrical tape. Grab an extra piece of wire, bend it into a reverse U shape, and tape it to the base for extra security. Go wild with that electrical tape. Don't hold back until everything feels solid and secure. Since we don't want the wire poking our backs, add some padding using felt. This also makes it look way nicer than just plain tape. Wrap it around and glue it down with hot glue. Optional. Cover the felt with tulle to match your outfit and add some extra fairy sparkle.
In order to wear the wings, there are multiple ways you can do it by tucking it into the corset. So I think this is the easiest, simplest way. And you just pull your corset back. And then you just tuck the wings in. You can bend and shape them the way you want. The other way you can do it is just attach some ribbons here. And then you can wear it like a backpack. I did that to another set of wings. I'll show you. So for these wings, I added some straps. So you can wear them as a backpack. So that's another way to put on the wings. My favorite part is to just tuck them inside the corset.
And here's the final result. I had so much fun wearing these. I felt like a true fairy. Since they were my first wings, I definitely learned a few things the hard way. They ended up extra wide because of how I bent the wing panels more horizontally than vertically. So they were so big, I had to walk sideways to get through doorways. But honestly, I love how dramatic they turned out. They were also on the heavier side compared to wings I've made since. I'll do a tutorial on those another time. I'd rate these a solid 8 out of 10. Super easy and affordable to make.
Hey, you made it to the end of part 1. You're officially ready to spread your fairy wings. I'm linking the free pattern and the full shopping list in the description. And if you want to match your wings with a full look, stay tuned because I'll be posting how I made my no-sew outfit next. So hit subscribe and follow me on socials so you don't miss it. Bye!